Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
All right.
Two old people on the couch here.
We had it perfect.
Oh, yeah. We've been talking for...
I hit the go live button.
Yeah, for
it
like
didn't go
7
live.
minutes. We've been sitting here talking to ourselves.
You guys have to say to us, are you going to go live, okay, from next...
Well, they were kind of started saying that, and then I was like, I missed it.
We have a great show. We're sorry we're late.
Oh, my gosh. We've just been sitting here talking to ourselves.
We've had a really good show.
It's been a great show so far on the couch, but apparently we weren't live yet.
Let's not worry about it.
Okay.
Let's get on with the show.
All right,
I'm going to start out with the funny thing I started out with already, okay?
Okay.
Right,
sorry about that, guys.
Here we go. Okay. I actually heard this, you know, the people talking about this, but the chilling World Economic Forum showcases technology that would allow the government to punish your thoughts and big business to spy on your brains at work, okay? That's what the World Economic Forum. And I'm like, right now, every guy just got fired. You know?
Right, absolutely.
Because our brains are in the gutter, for one thing, right? You know,
yeah.
We can't turn it on and turn it off. Secondly, you know, you're just going to, inside you're saying stuff, and there's no way you could keep a job, you know, if they could, you know, it's just like, I would like to say, like, basic training. The TI says you're an idiot. You did something wrong. Now, you would like to maybe contradict his thoughts, right?
Right.
About you, what he's saying to you, right? But you go, dang straight, sir, I'm an idiot. So he goes on to the next guy. Yeah. You bury it deep, right?
Right.
And
absolutely
nothing would work. I mean, nobody. We would all hate each other. And just think if, you know, a wife knew everything that the husband was thinking, and if the husband knew everything the wife was thinking,
that would cause lots of trouble at home.
And I try to teach these third graders, you know, because I'm a janitor. You're getting your news from a janitor. 2 janitors. But I tell my third graders, you got to learn to bury it. They'll be out in the hallway crying, right? I go, bury it deep. You know, you got to learn to just bury it deep, suck it up, get back into class. You can't be out here crying in the hallway. You're not learning. Yeah. Get in there. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think it is, you know, and you know, just suck it up, get back in there. That's what I tell my kids and my I might ask them first because I'm always interested to see what they're, you know, and it's nothing. It's always nothing that they're, well, Johnny, they're like, yeah, get back in the class. All right.
I know. It's always something. I know. We've been sitting here talking to ourselves for like 7 or 8 minutes thinking that we were live, and yeah, we weren't. But we have the best subscribers that's sitting here and just watching the best friends in the world.
They were saying, hey, they were saying hi to everybody, but they weren't saying guys. Come on, let's go.
Well, they were saying maybe Ned got him all messed up. And so after a few minutes, I was like, I don't think we're live.
Maybe they're not here for the show. Maybe they're just here to
talk to each other. They are just here to talk to each other, and I don't blame them.
We're going to get on to the balloon here.
Yeah, and Ned is coming up.
Ned is here. We found him. Ned's here. We'll get on to the balloon. But before we get out to the balloon, I just want to, I forgot to say this because I already said it. Watch us at 2 times speed for a better experience if you're watching the replay. Right. Not right now. Okay.
And we have lots of news. Do you want to get out of it?
First, one more funny thing. Okay. About the balloon. Okay. As I put on Facebook, I said the reason why they're not shooting it down is because Biden thinks that China is delivering us free solar panels to save the world from climate change. Yeah. That there's funny.
It does look like it has solar panels.
I'll give you a B option. Biden found out that there was another copy of Hunter's laptop on it.
On the balloon.
And if they shoot it down, somebody in the backyard might have the full copy of it and everything like that. That's not as funny. But that was my 2 attempts at balloon humor. Okay.
Balloon humor.
Do you want to? 101. I'll let you start off with the balloon, but I'll give you my thoughts here after you do.
Okay. What are we talking about?
The balloon. Oh. This Chinese spy balloon.
I got a slide on it, so why don't we just get out to the news and we can talk about it?
Well, it's not starting out right away. I thought that was the top.
No, it's not the top.
Let's go out to the slides, because I got a couple more funny things.
Yeah. Everybody knows about the balloon. Who knows?
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Okay, I I thought this was funny. I threw it out here real fast. We'll get on to the impertinent news. Debbie doesn't want to talk about the balloon right now, so we got to do a little bit more comedy, and then we'll be on it. This song.
We'll probably get out to Ned first.
I thought the dog there is playing the piano at a bar, right? And he's like, this song is about people coming to visit. It's called "Losing My Crap at the Front Door." I don't know. That's what all dogs do.
Nuts.
Yeah, they just go insane. Like it's like
yeah.
And then okay, I like to do UFO stuff, right?
Because we're going to have eyes to the skies.
Let me show you about this UFO. See these people? They are either witnessing the most advanced UFO technology. Did we get through this joke?
Yeah. It's a UFO.
That UFO stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is either advanced highly technology UFO from outer space, right? Or B, it's a bunch of guys rescuing a lady that drove into the lake, and you see the fire people there, and they got to get her out of the water. Taken down by aliens. See,
taken down by aliens.
Maybe not.
I know.
Maybe not, because it was just a car being rescued.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And of course, right on the punchline,
right?
I was setting it up. Boom!
And it goes bad.
We go down.
We might as well be talking to ourselves again.
I know. Well, I know. It's funny.
I know.
Okay, so that was my 3 things. We had the dog. We had the aliens. Let's get on.
All right, let's get on to some news.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow this week, so 6 more weeks of winter, folks.
I have a joke on that too. I don't know if do I want to waste people's time?
Probably not.
All right. Well, what I was going to say is that he saw his shadow, so we got 2 more years of Biden Harris ticket. It's not going to change. It's going to be the same for the whole time. That's kind of funny, but whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And so I can say more about that, but let's move on.
It's 5 minutes till Ned.
All right, 5 minutes. Holy cow. We got to run.
Okay. So there was a rare green comet that came closer to the Earth than it had in 50,000 years.
Okay.
But the world hasn't been here for 50,000 years. But that's a different conversation for a different day.
And who cares, really?
Yeah.
I didn't stay away. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. Right. And so...
Oh,
and then
my goodness. More astronomical.
Yes, I have a lot of stuff.
Go.
Eyes to the skies today. All right. So with the Webb telescope, we catch countless galaxies in new image.
Well, that's not new. How old is that?
I don't know.
Well, they did that already, and they counted, like, in one little speck of the universe, they had thousands of other galaxies.
I don't know. It was on Yahoo News.
Okay, all right. They've done that before.
Okay all right. Go on to the next.
What's that?
Go to the next.
All right.
Okay, so this is part of the green comet. This is pictures of the green comet. It doesn't look so green.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't even look like a comet. Okay.
It just looks like a blob. There's
Debbie
one more.
is hitting you up with the best.
Yeah. Green comet.
It looks like an alien spaceship to me, but
that's
is.
All
right.
So then NASA simulates
NASA or maybe National Association of NOAA.
NOAA.
Okay.
Simulates a tsunami that took down the dinosaurs.
It kind of ripples around, and we have no idea.
Yeah, we have no idea. But anyway. And then
finding ramps
up in eastern Ukraine in devastating World War I-like environment.
Yeah, it's really bad over there. People,
the war is ramping up right now.
It is really, really bad over there, and Ukraine's not doing so good.
Yeah,
you might want to listen to your mainstream media. It's not going good. I think Kiev is getting close to fall, and Putin hasn't even really started his
He's just now starting.
Yeah, so
he's just now starting.
So everybody, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Well, maybe at some other news if you do your own research, but it ain't going so good, and maybe that's why there's balloons flying over top of us. And getting back to the balloon thing, or are we going to get to it in a second?
No,
all right.
It's at the end because it was the last thing
that's top story.
Well, it can't be top story because it happened on Friday. So anyway, this is like a simulation of all the space debris that's floating around out in the sky.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And there's like little little particle of water or something like that can like penetrate right through the space
when
station.
I was setting up our show.
Did you hear about that? Did you get the most important thing is the ship that's docked up there, the Russian
no, I didn't get that
capsule to get back down to Earth.
Can't come
it
back.
got and they saw something spray and it got it has a leak. I'm sure it wasn't anything nefarious, but whatever. It sprung a leak. Now those poor people that have been up there, they were going to get to come home here like
really soon.
No,
they can't. Now they're stuck up there.
And you want to talk about, they turn off the cameras and they just go at it. They hate each other up there.
No, they might not hate each other.
They have chips in their brain and they can tell what the other two. There you go. Put two people up at a ship that can't get back down to Earth, that can read each other's brains, and that would be a good experiment right there. That'd be a game show. How about a game show like Survivor? Put people in there, chip them, let everybody know
read
what
each other's thoughts. No.
And then we sit back and we can hear what they're thinking.
It's time to get out to Ned.
All right, let's get out to Ned. All right. All right, you ready for Ned?
I'm ready for Ned.
Right.
I'm ready for Ned. I'm
I
ready
don't
for
think
Ned.
you came in and got ready for Ned, but let's go. All right, I think I can cover for you.
I'm ready for Ned.
Here we go. All right, Ned, can you hear us? Ned, you got us?
I got you guys. In fact, not only do I have you back on the back screen so I can see you guys, I've got you over here on the White House TV over.
Yeah. Man,
what are you doing there, Ned?
Where are you?
I am at the press. If you can look, it's the press secretary meeting room where I take questions from all the press. And see, the last person, I'm not going to mention names, didn't work out so good. So I've been practicing. See, I've been practicing my hand gestures. I got the knuckle. I got the loose, like I have like no feeling in my hand.
Yeah.
I've got the throw up two hands like this.
Oh, that's a good
one. It just all makes you look like you know what you're talking about. So I've been practicing. What I need, though, is I need to have somebody ask me questions so I can practice whenever we fill these seats.
I can ask you some questions, Ned.
Oh, well, Debbie, fire away.
All right. Will Biden cooperate with investigation of the confidential documents found at his properties?
Whoa. That's a deep question. Boy, I'd have no idea about that.
Well,
that's your job. You're supposed to tell us.
Should we ask another question?
We'll ask another question.
Go ahead.
You ready? Okay. Will Biden admit we are in a recession?
Oh, no way. There is no way that Biden is going to do that. That would be political suicide. I mean, we all know eggs are $8, gas is through the roof, but if he came out and said he's doing a horrible job and that, things are going really bad, it would be over for him.
Okay.
Next question.
All right, next question. When will we stop sending money to Ukraine?
Well, that's a good knuckle question right there.
Knuckle question.
I'll have to say the last war, it went about 20 years. So I'm thinking we can match that, maybe even a couple more years on that, since it's, in Europe and it's close to other countries that, are big in the world and stuff like that. So I'm thinking probably 25 years maybe, because look, Pelosi's family's making big money on this. John Kerry's, they're making big money on this. Hunter, man, he's made a fortune over there and everything. So I think we can stretch this out in the military, contractors and the military industrial complex. They are loving us right now. So I think we can make it go 25 years.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to tell us the truth. I think you're supposed to evade questions and talk around questions.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to come out and just outright say what's going on.
Ooh. Yeah, well, the other person did that, and it didn't go so well for her. So I'm trying a different approach here, trying to be honest to the for the regular common folk people. And look, I'm dressed like a common folker.
He is.
I should fit right in with the common folk. And heck, let's just hit them with honesty and see if that works out. What do you think, guys?
I don't know. I have one more question.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, I do. I have one more question. How is the big guy doing?
Well, the big guy's doing... Oh, snap. Good. I see what you were trying to do there, Debbie. You were trying to get me to link the big guy with JB. That ain't happening. Boy, you're a sneaky one. I see what the, reporters could probably do out there. But yeah, that's not going to happen under my watch. So, you know what? I'm going to practice a little bit more. I'm going to have some more people come in here, ask me some questions. So for now, back to you guys.
Back to us. Well,
I like him, and he did, he's got it's escalating down one. I like that one too.
Do you like that
I
one?
like that one too. And yeah, he's got the hand gestures down.
Yeah, he does
good.
have them good.
But I noticed he was messing up a little bit. He was, it's okay for us.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's not.
Yeah.
They don't like it when you point. It's rude. And should we get back out and warn him not to point?
Okay, why don't you warn him not to point?
All right. Ned, are you there? Ned, are you there still?
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up?
Hey, you got to watch out. You're pointing way too much, and that's very rude.
Okay, yeah. I'll stick with just the knuckle. Thanks, brother.
You're still pointing.
I'll stick with the knuckle. I'll remember. Appreciate the tip. But again, guys, I'm super busy here. I've been working on them. I've been practicing them. I've been on it, so I'm really busy. Back to you guys.
All right,
back to us. Back to us.
And he couldn't break the habit.
Yeah,
he's just like me. He just likes to point.
He just likes to point. Yeah,
right.
You are twin triplets.
Well, we didn't lose internet while we had.
No, we did not lose internet. Well,
So-
we had Ned. Do you want to get back out
Let's
to
get
our
back
news?
out to the news, and
Okay.
we'll open up the lines here
The phone
soon.
lines. Yeah,
right.
we have just a lot going on today. Okay,
All
so
right,
go
let's
on
get
to the next.
one.
I know.
All right, okay.
I
blah,
did
blah.
all of this space stuff
Yeah.
because I thought maybe we might incorporate this with the alien show, and then then you said no.
Right. Two things that could happen is, I think we can start. We either have to start cleaning up all the debris,
Right.
or it might be a good thing. It'll just start wiping out all the satellites up there again, so we don't have enemy satellites, let alone communication satellites,
Mm-hmm.
and because everything's just gonna be taken out of everything and making more debris and more debris. So
more debris and more debris.
that's my thoughts on that. Okay.
So, well, everybody knows that we had winter weather this last week, and it pushed the power grid in Texas to its limit. So,
and that's
I think about
Jake had a good thing about having backups to the backups of the backups, and they're not doing good down there. They had the ice storm, so lines are down. The power grid is stressed because everybody's turning up the heat, and it's just bad out there. So
So anyway, it should be getting better though. I know our weather is warming up now. We're out of it.
Yeah.
We only had like freezing rain one day, so it wasn't very bad here.
All right. So
it wasn't. Okay, keep it going.
All right.
We can keep going.
Okay.
So it knocked out power to 300,000 customers statewide. So anyway, keep going.
Yeah, I'm glad it stayed south. It didn't really hit us at
It
all
just
here
kept
in
going
El Reno.
over and
It
over.
went east and south.
Texas.
But there was like a line.
Yeah.
A front that just kept it from coming here. So
Mm-hmm.
for once, because we usually always get the ice storms.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We do. So anyway, right there is where the ice piled up.
Yeah. Right where all our good friends are.
Yeah.
Just
right
east of Dallas got crushed. So I haven't talked to the other brother. Jake got hit. All those people down there got hit.
Mm-hmm.
We're showing video and stuff of it. And even out in Tennessee, I mean, around Nashville, Tim from Ridge Lights, they got hit with the ice too.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So, and again, another picture. You can keep going.
All right, keep
going.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Okay.
Right,
Jimmy Kimmel had like the My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell, on his show, but he wouldn't let him in the studio because he wasn't vaccinated. So he put him in this game console, the little claw machine, and it was pretty funny. So if you have a chance, look that video up because he got his point across to people that wouldn't normally hear him.
Yeah, it was good. He went on there, and that's the way we win this is by comedy and you know, just hitting them with, you know, as fast as. Now I thought it was hilarious because he said, "I'm in this thing because you didn't let me come to your studio, but I want to get my word out, so I'll be in this ridiculous thing, right?"
Right.
But then Kimmel backtracked.
Acted like
he said, "No, I didn't.
I don't know why you're.
I
in
didn't
that
say
thing.
you couldn't be in the studio." Then there's video of him the day before saying, "We can't have you here. You have to be in the claw machine because you're not vaccinated
behind the plexiglass."
He did say it. So whatever. I thought maybe that almost is where Ned ended up. Yeah. Today.
It is almost where Ned ended up today.
It was like, oh man, it would be good to interview Ned from a claw machine. Yeah. It might still happen sometimes.
Yeah, because we did Ned. Well, we did Ned a few days ago.
Yeah,
we got with Ned a few days ago.
We're not going to mess around, except for going live. It's got to say end broadcast. So even if I hit the button, wait until the end broadcast.
The balloon wasn't up yet when we did
the
Ned.
balloon whole thing.
It wasn't up.
We might have him in the balloon.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying.
Knows?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
We did not do Ned last thing. Okay, we're to the balloon.
The biggest news story.
What happened
the Chinese
at the end of the week?
Are saying that it's just an accident. You know, didn't mean to. Even though there's like 3 of them coming, and they're crossing over South America right now. I think they've been over Taiwan. It's it's who knows? I don't know. They might have some new crazy technology. I'm sure. You don't know this, but they have like X-ray things that shoot like frequencies into buildings, and they can see all. I mean, it's freaky, it's crazy. We don't know because we don't have intelligence. But what I do know is, any other person would have shot this thing out of the sky
before it got here. I had to have seen it.
Yeah, right at the border. But listen, I've got one good theory and one really good theory is that China owns this administration, and China also owns the Canadian administration.
Oh, wow.
They got the dirt on these two that could put them in jail or something. They got them blackmailed, or they're paying them handsomely, right? Or both, right? But that's what it is, because it flew all the way across our neighboring country before it even got to us. And it went over Alaska, I think, too. First it started Alaska, then it went to Canada, then it came here. Yeah. And it's still up there.
Yeah.
And you can tell that maybe, don't everybody get mad at me. Right. Almost like, a lot of women would do this too. But like a woman's running the country. Like, we're so soft. Like, the women, it's up there because women are in charge, or they're blackmailed or whatever. You know, because they're like, oh, don't, it's just a balloon,
I don't think it's because
any guy, like if there was a drone flying in your backyard while you were having a barbecue, the first thing a guy instinctively would do would be like, get the shotgun. I don't like that thing buzzing over my property. I'm shooting it down. Even though it's illegal to shoot it down, we as guys would shoot it down. We would worry about it might fall and the blades might be still spinning, and just slice your neck right off.
Oh, my goodness.
We don't care. We just do it.
Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, I heard there's a second one, and I actually heard there was 3 of them.
And again, like a lady, they're not upset that there's a balloon spying on, who knows what. It could be a weapon, who knows what, right?
Yeah, who knows?
But, if the other country said they didn't like your makeup and hairstyle today, you'd be like, that's on. Push the button. We're taking out that country over there.
No, that's not.
That's how you would react. All right, that's my another attempt of humor. Now I lost the all-lady audience.
I said EMP that it could be for an EMP.
Yeah. We don't
people
know.
were like, "Oh, it can't come here that way." I was like, "How do you know how it can come? You don't know what they're planning."
It's carrying a payload of something. And it could be something of any style. Yeah. And let's ask these people, like, how big does an EMP device, how big is it? How much does it weigh? Nobody knows. I mean, the technology.
It's the size of 3, buses.
Yeah, this thing is the size of 3 buses. And that's not the balloon. That's the payload underneath it, is the size of 3 buses.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's huge.
I know.
All right.
Mark is sexist.
All
So
right.
anyway,
stay with me, women.
the left
it's
is
my
trying
comedy.
to cancel Mr. Rogers. I think this is a little bit old.
Well, talk about. Okay, you want to tell him, or you want me to tell him?
Because Mr. Rogers does this song, and he says that boys are boys, and they'll stay boys.
Grow up to be men.
And that girls are girls, and they'll grow up to be women. So
yeah, don't even think anything else. That's what it is. It's nature. It's what God made you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have tendencies to think the other way, but guess what? It don't matter what you think.
Yeah.
You are what you are. So you better start fitting into bury it deep. Get out there and just, go on with life, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a controversy. That was big news last week.
So anyway, this is the directory of the balloon. Yeah. How they say it's going to go to follow.
Some say it's like the wind shifts, right, and everything. But they say that this thing is like maybe on its own,
path.
Like it's changing course on its own. Now they didn't come out and say it's the wind changing it, but they say it might have the ability to maneuver,
not just follow the jet stream.
It'll be funny if it gets near, if it does go over the Pentagon or something like that.
Yeah, will they shoot it down, man?
Will they be like, oh, it's in elite territory now.
Yeah,
it's dangerous now, and again, we don't know what it is, so we have to take it down because if they don't worry about it over the country people, and then it gets close to a city, a big major city like out east, and then they shoot it down, that's going to tell the American people everything that this administration thinks of us small people out in the middle of the
United States.
We don't really care about you guys at all.
Yeah, no. All right. And then, so anyway, Biden must have sanctioned the China. Oh, he must have he must have okayed it.
Yeah,
because that's what commercial pilots say.
Well, yeah, and I mean they're trying to come out, and that one military guy that's deep state, he's like, yeah, well, we recommended that he didn't, take it out. What military guy in their right mind would do that? Like everybody, they would be like coming like, we can, play with their toys, right?
Right.
Not one military guy is going to be like, they're waiting. They're just itching. You want us to take it down? Oh, gosh, we can break out all kind of good things. So, yeah. All right.
I'm sure they have. And then when Biden was talking to reporters or whatever, he refused to answer questions about the Chinese.
He's owned by the Chinese. We knew that. And,
he was
the last administration tried to warn you all about that. But heck, here we are.
He was at a Jobs for America speech or whatever when he did this. So,
Next.
Next. Okay. And then he said that, no, it was already there when I got here, man. And blaming on...
already here?
Yeah, inflation.
Oh,
inflation on the... Yeah.
Not the balloon inflation.
This is Jobs for America. This is what he was talking about.
It's not the balloon inflation.
Right.
We're talking about the
inflation.
It was here? Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But, I mean, some of it was already here because we pumped lots of money in for the pandemic.
These guys shut
but
down.
But look at the guy's eyes in the background. I don't know what he's talking about.
He's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyway. And then, you'll find this interesting, and I'm going to try to not say too many words, right? But a 23-year-old Georgia police officer was doing a foot chase and suddenly dropped. Had a medical emergency.
I could have put in this week alone 7 pictures easy of things going on.
This is a picture of him, young guy, fit guy, working for the police department. He's chasing a guy, and he has a medical emergency. Go to the next slide.
All right, I got another slide.
And then previously, the police department had told the mayor and representatives all the benefits of getting the CV to be jabbed.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, go on to the next
again, we're not doctors. I just said, and it's truth, that it was still in its experimental stage. Nobody knew anything, and come to find out, the efficacy wasn't good. Everything I said was pretty true. Now, I don't know the side effects or anything like that, right? I'm just saying They didn't know because they didn't test it long enough.
Yeah.
I was trying to find one thing up here. There was another one of those stories that you just did that was. Oh, there it is, right there. All right, hold on. All right, go down to the computer. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. It's a professional golf tournament interrupted after caddy suddenly suffers medical. Now they didn't cancel it. They just it interrupted it because it was just a caddy.
It was just the caddy, not a football player.
And I was a caddy, so it was absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we had all those things going on, and then
boy, but I bet you if it was one of the prominent golfers, like if it was Tiger Woods or anything, canceled the rest of the tournament. Done. He was about to send that guy billions of our dollars. Yes.
Yes. Anyway,
we know.
That's just the point.
We know.
That was just the point.
Okay,
and then we're back.
Right, okay. Now you want to open up the phone line?
Yeah, please do, and get us to the marina or something.
All right, let's get out.
We had tons of news. We worked really hard today, and then we messed up the beginning. We're just sitting here talking to each other.
We're early. We started at 29:30.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we're just sitting here talking to each other.
It's got to say end the broadcast, okay?
Oh,
From now on,
heavens.
We've been doing this how long now?
We should know how to do a live,
right,
but sometimes we don't. I really
lines.
feel like we have too much stuff going on. So if you want to call in
we
and
do not have that much stuff
give your perspective on the balloon.
Everything's working.
And what you think it is or what's going on with the balloon going overhead, call in. If you have some other news that you want to get out to the masses, call in. Anything that's on your mind. I'm trying to get Mark to do another
if you
ghost supernatural thing over here on Two Old People on a Couch.
If you're new, we take calls from everybody.
We take calls from everybody.
We'll be polite and let you give your side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we tell our side of the story. You can call in, tell your side. You might say, you might have your own opinions on the balloon, and it might not agree with us, but that's the beauty of, talking to each other.
Yeah.
Is we get everything. So call in. We'll let you on. We'll let you speak your mind. Whether it's, you love Biden,
Yeah.
Or if you, lean conservative. It doesn't matter. Give us a call.
But call us and tell us news. Tell us what you think about the balloon going over.
While we're waiting for
America.
a phone call, we were watching Simply Jan homesteading last night. And they have a healer.
Yes.
And that
Their healer acts just like
oh my
our
gosh.
healer.
It jumped up on the guy, on her husband, right? Knocked his hat off and started licking. Like that's my dog. If you're at one of the meetups and you're around my dog and you're bald or have a hat on, it's gonna knock your hat off and just start licking your bald chrome. I don't know what that is. Then it was taking the rope and just shoving it in between her and her. She had her iPad to answer questions. And it was taking the rope and just draping it over their faces and shoving it in between, them and the thing that they are looking at to get their. And it wouldn't stop. It was relentless.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, is it all healers? And then I want to know, is it a girl healer? Because it had almost all the same
mannerisms
as ours. I mean, we're like, oh my gosh, this is Dottie.
Yes, Zombie. There was a news anchor that Sheila had like one kind of heart thing, and then she had heart thing.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes. There was one.
I don't think she passed away. I think she lived.
Pericarditis and then myocarditis.
Yeah.
And she blamed it
on the common cold. Oh, there's Ken.
What's up,
Good morning, Ken. Oh, he's got his tin foil hat.
They're not going to read.
Oh, we got to get our headsets on. Hold on. Ken, stand by. Why we have to get our headphones on, I don't know. All right. Yeah, they're not going to read your mind.
No.
Or else
not at all.
Oh, we got a phone call coming in, so hold on, Ken.
Oh, my.
It's all
We're
right.
not going to get to your thoughts?
Connie.
No. No, ma'am.
All right.
To accept,
Well,
press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
all right.
All right.
All right. Can you hear us?
Yes?
Oh, how are you today?
Doing well.
And what is on your mind today?
Okay, so this is Connie.
What's
hi,
up,
Connie.
Connie and Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Me and Art.
So I don't know if you're aware, but Art passed
Oh my gosh.
on the 11th.
Oh, I did
So
not
I'm
know.
thinking that this is his world tour with Jeff Beck, Jimi Hendrix, and David Bowie.
Yeah, they all passed away here. Yeah, we're so sorry. That's terrible news, but is there anything the community can do?
No, just say a prayer.
Okay. Well, you're in our prayers and thoughts, and we.
And I'm watching you guys, and it's good for me to listen, and I hope to see you again.
Oh, we will.
I hope so.
Are you going to be at the meetup in May?
I'm not sure if I'm going to be ready for that, but
Okay.
You got my phone number. Maybe we can talk about it.
Okay. We sure will. Anything we can do, you just let us know, okay?
Okay. Love you guys.
Oh, love you
love
too.
you too.
So sorry.
Oh, that is so
Bye-bye.
sad.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's. Well, that's. I mean, that's my biggest deal. I hope I go first too, because I'd be lost without my partner too. I mean, hopefully it's near the same, but whatever. It's sad. It's hard. We all get through things. I mean, you've been through some death in the family, your son and everything.
Yeah.
So we totally 1000% understand, and you will get back to living again. And if you need any help getting to that meetup, just to get your foot on back out the door, or and getting back to normal. And I know they did it, those things together. That's gonna be. That's why it would be hard, but we're there for you. If by May you're ready, we'll meet you right at the gate and bring you on in too. If that is what it takes. Anything you need, you got us as friends.
No. Yeah. All righty. Well, that made me sad.
All right. Well, any other call?
Anybody else?
Now, Ken, come on back in.
I know we weren't running you off.
That's just like
Mr. Ken. He's got his tin foil to protect him from the thoughts.
Yeah.
They can't hear his thoughts.
I thought we'd get a new person on, and I'm glad we did, because it was important to get that call.
It was important to get that call.
I did it, and it was crazy.
Good morning, Off Grid.
Oh,
Whiskey and Sunshine.
They're in the house. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. They're in the house. I hate that.
No,
that's the worst thing you can
say
ever say
at all.
They're here.
No.
They're here.
They are here.
I hate that. I don't know why. It drives me nuts.
It does drive me
I'm not doing it.
So anyway, that's about all the news we have today. This week.
Wait, see if Ken pops back in, or we get another call.
Yeah. See if anybody else has a perspective on the balloon or the. There's Ken.
Okay.
All right, Ken.
The floor is yours, Ken.
Well, you and I talked last night, and you said they could read our thoughts. So I thought, well, what the heck? I'll just put my foil hat today,
Yeah. What's that movie called?
Signs.
Signs. Yeah. You're doing the sign. You're in the closet.
Yeah. Closet. One thing we watched, I don't know if you guys are into movies and whatnot, but we watched a movie called Knowing with Nicolas Cage. And that was one darn good movie of what could actually happen to our planet,
Okay.
But
Knowing. All right, we're going to have to check that one out.
I'd never heard of it before, so, but anyway, a lot of people are, we've lost a lot of people this last couple of years, and
yes, we have.
We just gotta believe, we'll see them again. That's why I don't ever say, goodbye. I always say, we'll see you later,
Yeah.
So you got to truly believe that. But anyway.
Absolutely.
Jump on here and show you my tinfoil hat, So
no, I'm not.
I can't talk Miss Linda into doing it. You said last night that balloon came right over Kansas City. I didn't know it.
Yeah, it went right past Kansas City. Our son's up that way. I just told him, I go, hey, that Biden balloon is right over top of you, and he's like, he's
clueless.
He's like, he goes, yeah, that guy's an idiot, man. We should have blasted that thing out of the sky I mean, like I say, any guy is just, it would not be here if.
Right.
I don't care. Take your chances. Something bad might happen wherever we blow it up, but my instincts is just blow that thing right out of the airspace, and then, like every other country does that. Like Russia did it to our U-2 plane, and shot it down and captured a pilot. Who knows what all kind of information they got out of that guy, and yeah, they're like, yeah, we blew it out of the sky. They're all like, it was like the best day in the world for what was the leader back then? Can't think of his name.
Yeah,
not Gorbachev.
Like sandbox, then people go nuts when they shoot something of ours down.
Yeah, they go crazy. So yeah. It's like we should be the same. As soon as it falls into the cow field, some farmer will be out there with the side by side, like giving a finger and going, "Rat bastards."
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, I'll let you guys go. Okay. Y'all have a good day. And,
all right, thanks for calling in, Ken.
Right,
or videoing in.
Say
and by
bye.
the way, bye. If you want a video in, it's in our description. You can either point your phone at the Q code thing to get the link, or it's in our description of our deal there.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is.
Anything in the comments, Deb, that I've been missing here?
No, I don't know. I went right over.
Yeah, it is surreal that they're letting
Missouri.
this happen. It just makes it's so much deeper than, I wish I had intel on all this stuff, because then you would be like, I got to 100%, I'm leaning 80, 90% he's compromised. And China has something on him that could wind him up.
Biden is compromised by everybody.
I'm just saying. That's why you got to go with Occam's razor.
I know.
What is the most logical reason why this thing is still going over us? Is that's because the commander-in-chief that everybody has to listen to.
Right. He's not in charge of the thumbnails or the thumbtacks in Washington, D.C.
So he's like, yeah, guys, just let it go. Let it go. Say that you want me to blow it up, but don't. That's what he's saying. He's saying, say that I said not, I wanted to, so I look presidential. But then the Pentagon is like, I guarantee you the Pentagon wants to blow that thing. Not blow it up. Maybe like send something up there, shoot it, so it has a slow leak and it comes slowly down to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out all kind of, what is it?
Yeah, AC thinks there are balloons. No, we did hear that theory last night. And
I came up with that theory too.
And that they have them up high and this one floated down, or...
It's been in, popular science back in the day and everything, is they say that, it's expensive to launch a satellite up into space to get all our, internet and stuff. So they've tossed out throwing up these high elevation balloons that can stay up there for long periods of time and get them above the jet stream even. So they stay stationary. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of control on them with solar panels. And that's our, internet, balloon.
Yeah.
And if every state had one or something, or a couple of them, then and it would be cheaper than launching satellites.
Maybe that's what's messed up with our internet. Maybe our internet balloon
could be
came down.
Listen, it could be our own people spying on us.
Right. It could
and
be.
Hence, we don't want to
shoot it down because
maybe the deep state wants to find out what's going on.
Right. That's probably the truth.
And they heard rumors that maybe our military was for us instead of them. So they're like, ooh, let's listen in on that.
That's true.
Send up the balloon. Everything is on the table. We don't know.
We don't know. Man, that one guy has like a a whole nut out there on the dock.
Like, do these people let the pelicans bother them, or what do they do? Not the pelicans. Yeah, the pelicans. Yeah. What do the people do to the pelicans if they breach?
They chase them and kick them.
Yeah. If they breach their safe space, what do they do?
They kick.
They kick it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to hurt it, but just to shoosh it.
Shoosh it up.
Get that balloon out of here. Get the balloon out of my territory. I don't like it. It might be a good pelican. It might be a bad pelican. Don't know. Don't want to find out.
Yeah.
So we got 7 minutes. Anything else? I mean, there was a lot in the news.
We did a lot.
And I need to start taking more notes. So
we did even more while people weren't listening to us.
Oh, we had 6 minutes of the
the
best starting show
ever.
It was very what's it called?
Engaging.
Whenever it happens, spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
It was spontaneous humor. I think it was the best show we never
that we never had. I know. I know.
We enjoyed it, and that's all that counts.
I know. We did enjoy it.
I want to start. I'm going to do next week. I want Chat LGT or something like that. It's IA that can research yourself, right? And make a story. You tell it the information you want to know, and it'll tell you about. It'll write a
story about
it, or fill out your paperwork.
Yeah,
for it
you keep saying this.
So I want to ask it. What do you think of two old people on a couch?
Yeah.
And let it write a story about us.
You think so?
It should be very interesting.
It should be. Ignorant and ridiculous.
Ignorant and ridiculous. I'm sure it will be in there.
For sure.
But the one lady's got a net.
That's what I said.
Is she trying to get one?
Somebody
of the
had a
fish?
net out there.
Or are they getting ready to go on the boat?
Maybe
so they're getting ready to go out on an excursion.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting. All these people are like, well, let's wait.
Yeah.
And feed these fishies. Now they're over in the netted. We're back. All right.
All right. That was a quick one.
That was a quick one.
All right.
Welcome
so should we?
El Reno Cox Cable.
I know,
Internet.
and
it was
cost
good
a
last
fortune.
week. I know.
It cost a fortune.
So Lone Cowboy is just spouting out numbers. 500. So
no,
I know
he reached his 500
I know he did.
subscribers,
I'm being
and he's gonna give a giveaway.
All right.
Yeah.
Pentagon balloons articles 2019. Ooh, okay. Back in 2019, Pentagon balloons articles. Yeah,
I am.
See, I gotta do a little. I tried to do a little research, but as usual, guess what Google does?
What? Suppresses.
Google suppresses anything. All you're getting right now is what's happening right now. And you can't say, I want to know China's balloon technology, what we know about it so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no, you're not allowed to know that, just what's going on today. They probably, there's probably warnings out there that,
probably,
this has already been done before, and this is what they have. These are the payloads we think that have, but I can't find it because Google
thank you, Debbie.
is lame.
All right. So should we jump off of here before we get another
before
buffering?
Cox decides that we're not getting out there. Everybody have a good Saturday.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, and thanks for hanging in there with us today.
And
just like it's fun.
We're gonna start doing Ned's way early on, so if we get tired on Friday after working,
use Free Spoke instead of
okay,
Google.
Free Spoke. Okay, I will give that a try. I know there's the other one, but it went lame too, like Duck something or whatever. I tried that same thing. It's lame. So what was it called?
Good morning, Nick.
What's it called, Deb?
Free Spoke.
Free Spoke. Okay, Free Spoke. I will definitely. I need help with that because I just wanted to give me the things that come up instead of what Google wants me.
To come
that was my joke too. On I will go out with a joke. Okay. I
go
put
out
on
with a
Facebook. I said, the guy from Google that would only let you see that the economy is doing good at the top of their their search. Yeah, and the economy is doing great. That guy just got laid off, and he's paying $8 for eggs. Oh man, Debbie, stop laughing.
I did. Now you have two options when you make people moderators.
What are the two options?
I don't know. Managing and standard.
I wonder if some of these boats, if we flipped it upside down, would look like alien spacecrafts up in the sky. That was a funny one.
That was.
All
I
right,
don't
let's
know.
get out of here.
I don't know. Okay. So thanks for joining us this morning. And so until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.
And wait, let's do it twice, just so we make sure they have it.
Do your own research and be prepared.